All right. We are back at it again with the white vans. So we got a couple things that I want to do today. I actually did take the time to write notes and then didn't pull them out. But I know the big thing we want to start with is the ME controller, because currently we do not have enough ME channels to really do anything else other than what we are currently doing. So we need more channels, and in order to do that, we're going to use this gigantic cavity up in the top of our base. We're going to use a whole bunch of these ME controllers. We make sure that, well, that's not exactly what we wanted to do. ME controllers. We're just going to make a really big ME controller set. Few rules that must be followed. All controller blocks that must be connected, else the blocks will turn red. Size of the controller must be within 7 by 7 by 7, else it will turn red. A controller can have 2 adjacent blocks at most in one axis. If a block violates this rule, it will disable and turn red. Got you. Okay. That's not bad. So 7 by 7 by 7 is going to be what we're going to build. That should be simple enough. Let's start. That seems like it should be about the middle, right? Ish, close to the middle. Let me come like 2 more blocks that way. I want to come 1 more down from that, actually. Hover. Perfect. We're going to break this top one. We're going to break the other one. We're just going to make this as big as we possibly can. That's the whole entire plan. So 1, 4. Controlling this is tough. 5, 6, 7. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe that should be 7 by 7, and now I just have to come down 7. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Five, 6. I'm gonna need to make a lot more of those. 50? Yeah, it'd be close, right? Should be close. Hi, can you tell me how much time you need to achieve the star in ATM10? That strongly depends on who you are, how well you know the game, how many times you've done an ATM star before, if you're trying to speedrun it or not. A lot of things like that. RIP Ender Storage. What happened to Ender Storage? Did I get that all the way? I did. Okay. What's up? Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. I'm thinking speedrunners, we're probably looking at like maybe 14 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. It's broken on servers, so they removed it in a new update. Is it because you can't set it to private? Or that? Is it that right there? Is that what's causing it to glitch out? Doing my... yeah, a couple of recommendations. Gotcha. That makes sense. So far, I mean, most of my Ender storages work pretty well, but I guess it's glitched out a couple of times. That has happened a few times now that I'm thinking about it. I would, first of all, focus a lot on the quest line, and I would follow the quest line. It's there to help you. That's the whole reason. Yeah, I mean, they're working. They're doing their thing. I may just leave it and wait until they update it. So focus on the quest line, and then if you come across something that you just can't figure out, there's a whole lot of tutorials on YouTube. Some that I've made and a lot that other people have made. That can help you out a ton. And then I should just have to, come on, yep. That. I think that's what we're going for our new IMI controller. For those of you who don't know, so far we've been operating off of a single IMI controller, and we're going to scale it up just a little bit. And by just a little bit, I mean from like as small as it can be to basically as big as I can get it. We are going to run the middle lines just in case so that we can get some extra channels if in case we ever need to. Plus, it just looks cooler. I think you're allowed to do this. Max size is, yeah, 7. So this is 7 by 7 by 7, but it says that you can do as many connected in the middle as you want. I think that was the last of the ones I had. Unless I read something incorrectly. I did start by reading the rules for how to set it up. And it looks like these are connecting correctly. But basically all I'm going to do is run these cross patterns on each side. Also do the ones in the middle and on the top. And then plug in some power and see what happens. On my side. Got it. Perfect. Well, that gives me a relative amount of confidence that it will work. All right. How am I going to get through here? You. Bingo, bango. That's what I want right there. That's what we're shooting for. And then what we're going to do is run a ridiculous number of ender cables, or not ender cable, dense cables everywhere. That's the entire plan. So put those back. Grab me. Is there any reason to not do several ender gates? Like if I were to, especially like on the top where I'm never actually going to use these channels. Just like, oh, it doesn't like it. Why don't we like it? It looks, oh, did I miss them? Is this why it doesn't like it? ME controllers. Do we like that more? Does it not like the inside? Remove the middle inside the cube. So all of these on the inside or just that one middle block? But just let me through. Thank you. Do I have to take all of these out? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7. All inside and center middle of the sides. So these guys. Yeah, okay. All right, I can live with that. I can live with that's still ridiculous. It's absurd. The amount of channels I could get on this thing is kind of ridiculous. I did pre-craft up a whole bunch of dense cable for us. Because we're going to start running this and it's all going to go on the roof in here is the plan. Okay, so I know I could do that. I know. I think it's going to look really cool though to have like a spider web of cables. For actual functionality, 100% you're right. I'm not doing it for functionality though. I'm doing it because I want to see how cool it looks to have a ridiculous number of cables spiderwebbed all over the ceiling. If chat thinks that that's not going to look cool, well, we can switch it up. How hard are the wireless connectors to make? Because I just have to plug one of those into each one, right? Yo, what's up, Goose? How's it going? Might be confusing. You're right. But man, it'd be cool. These guys? That's not bad at all. All right, let me go make a pattern. Crystal assembler. You should probably use colored cables so you don't overload on channels. You're right. I think we're gonna go the wireless way anyways. Reluctantly. All right. I do agree it's the better way to do it. Switch that. You need this guy. This is what connects it, right? Make one of those. Wireless connectors. Also one of those. All right. How many of these are we thinking I need? I should just need one remote, right? I can't possibly see a world where I need more than one of those. Do I need a connector for both sides? I'm assuming I got to click it up there. Just made a stack. Okay. Not a bad idea. Intro infused ingots. What did I not set up for wireless crafting? You get 2 per craft? Gotcha. Intro infused ingots. In the crystal assembler. I would have really thought that was there. What about intro dust? Crusher. Intro, maybe it's just intro crystals I've got. Is there no craft for intro dust? Like I actually have to craft the crystals and then throw it through? I mean, I guess it's whatever. It's not a hard thing. Bum, bum, bum. Give me some quartz to an unexplored ancient city. Only if you want, of course. I don't even know how I'd find quartz to that. Any ancient city that's near me, I would have gone through. Let me see. What are we looking for? I need to put these patterns. Well, that one, that's crystal assembler. That's going to go in the inscriber. And then with those two out of the way, I should be able to make all of those. Wireless connectors. How many channels do these pass? 32? If they don't, it's going to be really inconvenient. Make sure it's doing all the stuff right. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, excellent. Well, that's easier, I suppose. You want to get a quick rundown on how to use this remote? Wireless setup kit, G. All right, click 2 wireless connectors you want to link with the wireless setup kit, then you can link them together. Sneak click to clear its current setting. So all I have to do is just click, and we're good. And they link themselves. And I just have to set, do I have to set colors? Is it? Got to make that again real quick. Oh, intro. So why didn't it put the water in there? Clear that one out. Put that one in. Do I have to put water in the crystal assembly? Oh, it does have a tank for water. How much water do I put in? Does it say? Use the reaction chamber. It's bugged for crystal assembler. So use the reaction chamber instead. Is that what you're saying? Oh, it just needs a bucket. So then the question becomes, how do I tell it to just put one bucket in there? Can I drag water? That's high pressure water, coolant water, water. You may not have liked that. Give me a bucket of water. Can I just dump it in here? Okay. Question is, oh, it just needed a 10th. Why is it not putting the next thing in? And I think it has something to do with the water. And why can I not pick up the water? Is there a way on this pattern to do a 0.1 buckets of water? Or should I just go with the crystal or the reaction chamber and move on? I do have a reaction chamber. I hate that does that. I think we will... Yeah, it's bugged. Got it. Okay, so does that mean I need to break my crystal assembler and put it back up probably? And hope that it gets rid of the water in it. Crystal assembler. This guy. That is so much the wrong way. But it's working, I guess. Let me grab, before it tries to do another one of those. I want to grab that guy out of there. And then let's go set up the pattern for doing it in the reaction chamber instead. Intro. Infused ingots. And a reaction chamber. Yeah, that's a lot better. A lot better. So I should be able to put that down there. And I may have to cancel this craft. Start it again. But should actually do it this time. Oh, why don't I have any acceleration cards in there? Acceleration. Not those. All right. Should I worry about coloring the wireless connectors? Auto export is off. Produce items will be auto exported through any extraction site. No, it was on. Colors are useless. Got it. Perfect. That's what I needed. Y'all, what's up? How's it going? It should be. Is it not making them? Crafting 20 or 30. Oh, it's got them all available. Is it just taking a while to craft it here? Yeah, okay. This is that. Yep, I got it. That's what you were saying. Got it. Yep. I see the chat now. I just wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, so I should be able to have as many channels as I want of this color of wireless connector. Correct? Because if so, then all we're going to do is set some of these up. Should I start with the ones on the inside? Just like stop hovering. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then grab our remote. That one. And then come down here. Make sure all of our auto crafts are finished. They almost are. All good, just playing ATM10. Getting ready for the other dimension. Ooh, that's fun. The other's a lot of fun. It can be a lot, but I personally enjoy it. I'm going to put it right here. So break those. Set down one of these. And then connected. Sweet. Okay. Okay. All right. I hate this pickaxe. I hate this pickaxe so much. Also crafted Morgan, but requires a lot of every damage increase. Struggling with Forbidden and Arcane. That's one of the next things I'm going to get into. I haven't looked into it too much yet. Extended. I got to put these two back because my pickaxe decided for some reason. Why on earth do I have a hole? And why would it think I wanted to put that down there? We're going to fill that in so I don't accidentally do that again. We're going to put this back here. Put another extended cable there. I'm going to wirelessly connect that there. I can get in. I'm just going to hover. To there. Okay. Next, we need to do our storage array. So we're going to bind that one. I'm going to fly down in here. Break it right there. I hope there weren't any. I really hope there weren't because those are extended ones too. Oh, it's not even going to be able to. Okay, so yeah, I got to make sure I get everything connected to the new one real quick. And then I need to. So that's fine. I got to turn hover off. It's kind of annoying me. Break that. Break that. The bottom one underneath will be the one that was going to all of our storage. We should be able to. I don't want to break all those cables though. So we're going to break them all individually and pick them up. Yes, I can. However, everything that my storage controller is connected to right now just got disconnected from my actual storage drives. So I've got to reconnect that first. So, like, this is still tied into this one here. Means I need to break that. We're going to throw this guy right there. Link it. Then this should be the far side over here. And it's connected. So now theoretically this is probably disconnected. Oh no, it's connected again. All right, perfect. So we should have everything. Hope and pray. There were a couple patterns. By prediction. Yeah, I don't want that one anyways. Not worried about that. But I don't care about any of them. It looks like those may have been empty. Can't find the relics for the forge. I have looked for some of them, not a lot of them. How are you doing? I'm doing great. It's been a really good day. First day back at work after taking a big long break for the holidays, and it was not bad. All right, so now everything's connected back up again and wirelessly. So theoretically, we could probably get rid of a lot of the mess here, but we're going to leave it for now. In addition to that, we could also set up more wireless connections now. And it will be pretty easy to do so. I do want to come up here and make sure nothing's missing channels. I should theoretically be able to just land, please. Please, just land somewhere. Thank you. Yep, nope. Everything's got channels. All good to go. Sweet. Can't find the relics for the forge. I have... this one, Elementarium. I thought there was one. Yeah, and the Maledictus pack. So I have 2 out of the 4 that you need. But they tell you where to find them. But I found that to be a little iffy, 50-50 on whether or not you can actually find them in those places. There's one that says you can find them in the pyramids in the other. And I went and searched through several pyramids and never found any, so... Any tips for subby? Can't find the chest. The chest in the pyramid? Oh, on surviving the dungeon in the other. I would get really strong armor before you go. And then also possibly get true invisibility set up as well. That's a potion you can get. That's not at. This stuff? True invisibility. If you get that with a potion, or yeah, it's called an infusion pylon, then you're invisible to everything. That is one option. The second option is the one that I chose to do. I don't know if I put a thing down at that. I created a teleport room because one of the things I want to do tonight is go through and take care of the Twilight Forest. I, in fact, did not. I am at a point with my armor and my sword where I could stand in the middle of all the evokers and everything and not really get hit at all. So if you want to go the route of getting some really strong enchants and then going crazy with your apothic stuff, that tends to work pretty well as well. To the point where you probably won't take much damage. But if you're trying to rush it, you can do that as well. Yes, you also could use the Scarf of Invisibility. That is a solid option. I don't know how high level you have to get it. I know I have one. That's a lucky scarf. I don't have one. But there are some options. Those are my suggestions. Take it or leave it. So now that we have the ME stuff set up, I think Twilight Forest is probably going to be my next thing. Again, the goal that we're shooting for here is to make the Starry Bee. So I'm trying to get 18 of everything. Level 1 is enough. Hey, that's cool. That's good to know. Mecha armor. Now I sleep on moss. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's get... I think you have to have dirt. So I'm trying to build a little bit of a teleport room in here. Piglets was a pain to get the data models. Yeah, that's fair. I got several of them, and I've got them going in a hostile neural network thing right now, which is why I've got 140k of the hearts, but having trouble automating logic processors with an inscriber. Can I see your setup? Yes, give me 2 seconds. I tend to get hyper scatterbrained when I stream. Give me 2 seconds to focus on the one thing I'm thinking about right now. And then yes, I hate that pickaxe. I hate that pickaxe. I hate that pickaxe. All right. Also, since I last streamed, I made this way too big. As big as I needed it. I made a whole bunch. Well, a whole bunch. I made 3 of the infinity drives. Do you have any water bucket? Water buckets. I need 2 of them. Throw those in there with that. So I have the cobblestone, the dirt, the sand, the water, and the lava infinity drive. So I've got infinite amounts. I forgot about that. I sure did. Can I just take from... Oh, I can't. I can just take water buckets straight from that. Good to know. Good to know. Do I have the dirt still? I don't. Oh, just grab it. I don't remember if it has to be like that or not. I don't know how much it really cares. Keep my inventory cleaned out a little bit here. I do want that for sure. And we'll put those back on in a second. Find some flowers real quick. Then toss them back in. Where's a diamond at? Does anybody have any tips on how to get a whole bunch? Oh, this may not work. I got to turn this off too. Of the... I assume I actually have to go find all the ones of each of the mobs that I'm trying to get here. I'm going to go through that actually in a second. Shocked it didn't auto teleport me, but I feel like it may catch up here in just a second. So for automating, I used to have a different setup over here that I have sent a module of each boss. Love from Turkey. Yo, what's up? That's a long ways away. Although I've heard very good things about Turkey. So can you get the trophies from the models? So what I'm talking about is for the all the mod star. I think it's this one. You have to have the Hydra trophy. Yo, Vancouver, that is a long ways away. You have to have all these trophies. You can get those from the models? Hold up. I think I can do that, right? Paper. Oh, you sure can. Okay. All right. All right. So there were just 3 we needed, right? I gotta go back now. I gotta go back. Snow Queen, you're gassed. Hydra. Hi from Oklahoma. I tried to run an All the Mods 9 server, but hostings are expensive. Hostings are incredibly expensive. I'm lucky enough to be able to have a second PC that I run most of my stuff off of. I don't know if it's any better, but I do have the only partnership I've ever done in my entire YouTube career is with a company called Berry Bite, because I have talked to the owner enough where I feel like I actually trust them. And there's 2 links, 2 codes that you can use that either give you 20% off or $10 off, depending on how big of a server you need. If that makes it any cheaper, feel free to go for it. If not, no worries. I am looking for model frameworks. There they are. I need 3 of those. Is running a server with your own PC make PC worse in time? Not really. I mean, it uses the resources of the PC, but with modern day hardware, it's not really that bad. There's a little cheesy way to do it. Find the boss dungeon 6 times if you want. You don't have to find the boss dungeon 6 times if you want. What does that mean? Are you talking about just flying straight through it? Oh, because you have to do the model things where you level them up past the basic. What's the cheesy way to do it? Now I'm curious. I do need a deep learner. And then that should be everything. Construction stick OP. Construction sticks are, I had a conversation with somebody today. Use a swab on the boss, because spawning just, oh, that is so, okay, all right. That's not a cheesy way. I thought you're about to tell me some way of like making it respawn in the same place or something. That's actually really smart. Let's set up pattern encoding for some mob swabs. And then I just need 3 of them, right? By Project E speedrun, it's so fun. I don't speedrun. We're going for the 3 that we need from the Twilight Forest. You'd like to see that video? See, I'm just not a speedrun kind of person. I play modded Minecraft because like I enjoy the grind of it. If that makes any sense. Like, I thoroughly just enjoy playing. Alright, so we're gonna mob swab each one of them. Get a spawner. Twilight Force broken? Question mark? Sadly thought of it after I spent a whole day looking for bosses. Well, you shouldn't... I mean, you shouldn't have to spend like a whole day looking for bosses. You know, you got one of these, right? Like, you should just be able to go straight to it. I would think. The Explorer's Compass makes it a lot easier. This was my whole plan. Oh, I went to the Hydra, didn't I? That is not where I'm supposed to be going. I mean, I guess I could. Technically, there's no reason why I couldn't. What are the 3? Do I have to follow the progression or they won't spawn? Because I know, like, technically I take damage, but I'm at the point where I'm not going to have to worry about that. Most blocks that are unbreakable in the Twilight Forest, you can do construction stick with a deconstruction add-on on them. Oh! That's cool. That's good to know. I mean, we might as well try it, right? See how much we can break. ATM star, we're looking for... So I do need the Hydra, the Urgast, and the Snow Queen. So Hydra is where this one's headed. Yeah, I know it's progression, but it is supposed to be progression based. But if I drop down in here, he's here. Let me mob swab him. Can you mob swab these guys? To use a mob swab, it's just right click, right? Let me hit him. Can I hit him? No, it is progression based. That's poopy. All right, fine. We'll do it the right way. Not because I have to, because I want to. Oh, I saw the screen artifacts, I know. But those technically just do damage to you, right? And so theoretically, I don't care about the damage. I'm past the point of caring about that. Literally one-shotted this guy. So if I don't care about the damage, I would think that you should be able to do and interact with the actual mobs that are there. But whatever, we'll take it. All right, we got that one. Lich is next. Lich is not one of the ones I actually need, right? So let's go. If I've done to outsmart the game, you must appreciate and cherish it. Fine. They're not called the Lich. L-I... Lich Tower. But too many letters in there. Okay, make up your mind where it's at. I did the progression but can't swab it. That could potentially make me sad. I am gonna want one of the... I really just need one at a time. There's that. Give me this. Whee! Hello! What? I forgot it's not that click. I gotta click the other way. I missed him. Stand very still. I don't want to get hit with... it is actually doing a little bit of damage. Maybe I should just not care. Rip, worth a try? I'll give it a shot and we'll see what happens. I forgot how easy this part was if you just stop and, you know, pay attention. Alright, where's the chest? I like that they kind of added some animations to it. It's pretty cool. Grab whatever's in there. We're gonna shove it all in the ME system. Give me my boots back. Why didn't I put those back on? Those, and I shouldn't need most of the rest of the stuff here. I will need one of those trophies, but I can just grab it again. The imprisonment tool doesn't seem to work either. So you're telling me I'm gonna actually have to go grind all of them? Alright, what comes after the Lich? Quest. Twilight Forest. Lich to the swamps. That's a dark forest. Which boss am I looking for next? Swamp. So to keep going on, but the stick is very useful for the Minotaur Labyrinth. Yeah. I totally get what you're saying, because the Minotaur Labyrinth, you can't break those blocks. That makes a ton of sense. Swamp Hollow Tree. Is it under... I bet I could probably find it easier here. Twilight Forest. Naga. So I gotta go find Meef Stroganoff in the swamp. Let's find Hydra Lair again. I know this takes me to the Fire Swamp, but Fire Swamp's in the middle of the actual swamp. Oof. So here's a swamp. I'm looking for the labyrinth. Use the book from Ars to break the whole labyrinth. That also seems like a very smart idea. There should be... I expected to be able to see it on the map the way down. Not it. Usually you can see it on the map, right? I don't think the trees should be covering it. Is it the hill? No. Sure enough. Oh, okay. So apparently I can still just break these blocks anyways. However, not that one. How do I change levels on here? Cave layers. Oh, that's right. They have obsidian between the layers. I forgot about that. Not this, right? Nope. I wish my map would switch to where it's under here. I know it doesn't for the first couple layers. But man, it'd make my life a little bit easier. Journey map broken on ATM. Claim chunks and doesn't update when I travel. Which one's is journey map's J, right? It's kind, I mean, it's kind of working. It's just the chunks that are supposed to be loaded aren't loaded correctly for me, I don't think. Not looking right. Oh, there we go. Weehaw. Alright, so the room we're looking for is either on the second layer or the third layer, if I remember right. Yeah, I'm gonna stop actually going through this. We're gonna just start punching everything. Oh, hold up. We might have something now. Up here for 2 seconds. Why is it different here? Go down one. There we go. Give me a square. That's the room we're looking for right there. So a little bit this ways. Yeah. At least I think that's the room. Yeah. All right. Come here, big boy. Say night night. That wasn't one of the ones we needed, right? I don't think it was. If it was, I might cry. No, it wasn't. Okay, Hydra, Snow Queen, you're gassed. It wasn't. We're okay. However, since it's like the third time I've had to ask that, I'm going to write them down so I don't forget what they are. All right. Hydra, you're gassed. And the Snow Queen. All right. I could. That is. What's a button to do that? Is it C? Z? Shift C? C click? Why do I think it's C? It's A? Oh. Don't ask me what button I was hitting, but it wasn't A. I was being really dumb. Oh, I turned the magnet off on this. That's why it's not working. There we go. Okay, so now I gotta put everything back away. My inventory's a mess. I do think... Yeah, there's a couple things I needed out of these. I know that map focus was one of them. In order to move forward. Then I'll also just grab... I do have to eat this, I think. And we'll bring that with us. And then we'll dump all the rest of all of that. Right in there. Okay. Num num. Thank you all for telling me it was A. I appreciate you. Hydra next. I think. Oh, I forgot they did that. Should be able to tell where I came from like, you know, the wake of destruction I left in my path. Here we go. And we're free. All right, Hydra's actually the next one. And we are going to try to mob swab it. If we can. What's up? I can hit it with a mob swab, but I can't actually mob swab it. I do have that. We will put into here. That's probably the most hits any boss has taken from my sword so far. Like, by a wide margin. Pretty sure I one-shot everything else. Alright, that's enough particles. Take all of that. Next up. I don't care. Dark Forest. What's that thing gonna be called? At Twilight. The Dark Forest thing, the Night Stronghold? Probably. Gotta be that, right? And then if... Okay, am I not allowed in here? Did I have to eat that? Back up. Hey, I'm trying to work on something here. Back up. I think technically I could probably do it anyways. But what am I missing? From advancements... to go in I just did the hydrochop thing. I don't have to worry about that. Is it the map? Do I have to make the map? Do I have to have the map and the raw meat? Probably raw. I don't have any raw meat. But the maze map. Don't have enough paper. Do something about that. How about now? You less upset now? You do, but this particle effect means I'm not even supposed to be here yet. Which means I think I'm gonna have to run back and kill a few of the... Oh, what are they called? The centaur looking dudes? Where's the hill? Because if I think I have to get 5 or 3 raw meat or something in my hands. That's one of the achievements there. And I'm just assuming I have to get that in order to continue and progress. So I need to find, or you said, yeah. I'm hoping these guys are going to drop raw meat. MEEF, yeah. So this. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. That's what we were missing. I think you need to go to the second labyrinth in that forest. I don't think so. No, this definitely was it. This got us all of the achievements and stuff, so we should now be good to go. Let's head back there. Let's see. Yep. No. I'm just gonna ignore it. Can I ignore it? It's so bright. Just gotta find the pedestal while flying. It's gonna be right under there. I'm not gonna be able to see it. It might just be a shader, but you know what? That's a good point. There. You do. So that's what makes it go. They blind you until you put a trophy on the pedestal? Because that makes sense. All right, now if I remember right, I just have to go down like 2 levels and then this becomes incredibly easy. Super annoying to find it. Yeah. All right, well, I'm glad I'm not alone in that, but still, that's kind of weird. All right, all I have to do really is go down like 2 levels. If I can find anywhere to go down in here. And if I can do that, then I can see everything on the map and I know exactly where to go. Make all the mods 12. We haven't even had all the mods 11 yet. You're already asking for 12? I really expected the layers to be underneath there. I don't know why. How much are we going to get upset if I just absolutely decimate this place? It is. There are actually 3 different trophies that you have to have. One of which is the Hydra, which we can get using the data models for the Hydra. One of which is the Urgast, and then who's the other one? The Snow Queen. My current problem, I'm going in circles, boys. We're going in circles with absolutely no way to go down. So we're just going to destroy everything. Yep. Apologize to whoever took the time to design this. I'm sure it's lovely. I hate it. I just want to know where the second level is. There are 3 layers. There's 3 stories. to this building. I found one. Okay, am I under the ground far enough to see? Where am I at? I'm down here, so I need to go up there. Or am I looking in the wrong place? I don't see anything else down here. That's so weird. It could be because I just destroyed it all, but... Okay, stop flying. Thank you. Did I just lose the whole building? I might have lost the whole building. No, we're gonna head this way. I see some things over here. Take it back. We're gonna head back up. All right, go back to the entrance real quick and see if we can't. I don't even know what else to try. I'm open to all suggestions on how to find the room on that place because that is... It's weird that I would have to destroy the whole thing to begin with to find anything. It's even weirder that after destroying it all... I think that's the 4th time I've seen Cactifer die. I feel bad. All right, here we are. So maybe this ways? Can I go further? There's nothing. There's nothing down. There's nothing sideways. Okay. Let's do investigative work real quick. We're gonna sit here. We are right here right now. Those are all just normal caves. All right, we're bailing on this one. Go find a second one. Theoretically, there should be more than one per dark forest. I did not expect that to be the one that took the longest. Or was the most difficult. Like, the Urgast or the Snow Queen. Those are a pain. Alright, put my trophy up. Trophy! Oh, that's cool. Didn't know Twilight Force stuff could be apothic. Alright, load in something here for me and or give me a staircase that goes down. Either of those things I'd be incredibly happy with. But on the bright side, it can't possibly be worse than the last place was. Famous last words. Jeez, I started moving quick. There we go. Staircases. I love staircases. Okay, so I should be far enough down now, where if I hit J, I figure out where I am. All I see is that lava. Let's go up a level. Try out this one instead. Still all I see is that lava. Alright, well, that's not helpful. There should be a room, and it should show up clear as day. I do not care about loot from here at all. Your community server... Yes, it's a community server that I host for whoever wants to use it. And so there's usually 4 or 5 other people on besides me. Currently there's 2. But your Naga head is good if you can break it down. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'll look at it. I'm not too worried. I did set up an apothic farm, so I have more Godforged pearls than I know what to do with. Gotta be getting close, right? Look. So there's this lava room is the only one currently that I can see. And it's right here. There's no way they removed it from Journey Map where you can't see it on the map anymore. And it's a relatively big room, too. So you would think it would be pretty easy to find. Time to employ our strategy from last time. We're going to tear the place apart. Something over here. Nothing crazy. Yeah, I don't really want to break the chests anyways. Alright. We're gonna come to right here. Ooh, wait a second. I don't know why it's not showing up on Journey Map, but I see it up on the map icon. That was weird. You could see it, like you could see it on the circle map that I have up in the top right, but I couldn't see it on the actual Journey Map. Also, these guys were a breeze. All right, that right there called having a ridiculous amount of luck levels, because that is so much more loot than I would ever need. Okay. Put all that back in there. I don't need any of it. That wasn't one of the ones we needed, so I don't care. The Urgas is next, which is one of the ones I need. So let's go fly and find that. If I remember right, it's actually over the Dark Forest, right? Yeah, it's here. You have to give me a minute though, because it's going to take me 15 minutes to fly up there. Also, from what I remember, this is incredibly loud, like absurdly loud. So if it is too loud, tell me and I will turn down the volume. Take it back. Don't worry about it. I didn't get a data model for it. Well, the model, yes, the model. Yep, that thing, the thing that we needed to get. Yep. All right. So, dash. How about you are dash? Just give me a second here, guys. I'm going through something. Wouldn't you need to kill it 6 times anyways? Yes. However, that could have been 1 time. That could have been the first time we killed it. Instead, I have to go figure out what is that tower called? At Twilight Forest Dark Tower? Gotta be Dark Tower, right? Lich Tower. Right? Yeah, it's Dark Tower. All right, so now we gotta go get a whole nother thing. Actually, we're just gonna do this. RTP. We're gonna search once more for a Dark Tower, 500 blocks away. And this time I'm gonna get the data model out. We're gonna hold on to it. So that way, wait, I'm going the wrong way. That way I remember to do it, you know? I can't believe I got there. I one-shotted it. I was about to be so excited about one-shotting it. And then I realized, oh crap, I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea. Now here we are. All right, give me another one. All right, thank you. Deep learner, put it in. Night. All right. Well, that was easy enough. Come on, let me fall. Whee! All right, let's finish up the progression so that we can keep going. I do think I'm gonna probably grind the rest of these off stream. You guys don't have to sit here and watch me go through a whole bunch of these towers over and over again. Progression next, I think, is Snow Queen, right? Do I have to do the Yeti? Surely I don't, right? We'll do it because it wants me to. All right, that right there. Also, I got creative flight from my chest plate, but let me tell you, nothing beats how quickly you fly with an unobtainium jetpack hovering. Okay. We got that. That's good. So now we go do Snow Queen. I could search for Snow Queen Tower, but it's this way, so I don't have to. What's up? Let's do... What do you think? Anybody got any wagers? Any bets? How long is this going to take for me to mine? Still longer than I would like to. How cool would it have been if Snow Queen had just been right there? Anything? Negatory. Dude, all of these can be apothic, I guess. Alright. So if it's not that one... This is entirely me just being... Use destruction gadget to quickly clear it. How hard the destruction? I don't think I've ever used the destruction gadget. Would probably use the digital miner though. That would probably take longer though. Oh! You don't have to be good if you're lucky. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't have to be good if you're lucky. All right, so... I needed a model for that one too. I needed a model for that one too. How did I do that twice? How did I do that twice? That's crazy. Oh, I can't RTP for another 6 minutes and 6 seconds. Lovely. Oh, that is pain. I'm gonna fly in a straight direction. That's... Life is pain. You don't have to be good if you... I know! I know! Okay. Alright. Karma got me there a little bit. You do have to remember things. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Alright, another snowy biome. Wasn't too hard to find. Here's another ice queen thing. It was right here last time, right? What are the odds these things have like consistent spawning locations? Enough over. Write that down. This is it, right? Like 90% sure this is it. Yeah, it is. All right, so now let's go grab the data model, okay? All right. Grab it. Oh, put it in the deep learner. Gotta put it in the deep learner. Then we take care of her. I have so many hearts, mostly because of gems on my armor. So my chest plate, I can't believe I have to make it. What do you need a mob farm for bats for? Have I just dramatically missed something in this game? Is that a thing? I get plus 70% max health and then plus 12 max health hearts from gems. There's a thing here where you can go down and you can see where's health at. Bat wing for forbidden stuff. Gotcha. Gotcha. Where did I miss health? Health, it's health, right? Health received. Max health 70. There you go. That's what it is. So I get 8 from the helmet, 12 from the chest plate, plus 14.4 for something else that it doesn't know what it is, and I don't know what it is. Maybe a sword or something? Something else is giving me more health, but it's not hard to get a bunch of health. The other thing, creative fly is another, it's not another crystal, that's just an affix. An affix thing that enables creative flight on your chest plate. Which is cool. All right, we're dipping out of here. So we should have all of the models we need now, which means I'm going to go back and we are going to grind those later on, now that I know that they're easier to get. And I only have to kill 6 instead of killing the full 18 that we'd need for the star, which is awesome. We got our IMI controller done. We did the Twilight Forest, which was not as bad as I expected it to be. Now I know what to do with those crystals. I always threw them away. Yeah. Actually, I made an entire video on Apotheosis. I would highly recommend watching because they changed the progression from the last word. That is such a good bow. They changed the progression of how it all works. But Apotheosis can be, Apotheosis, whatever, can be incredibly strong. Don't need that. Don't need that. Mob swabs turned out to unfortunately not work. We will keep the deep learner so I remember to do stuff with it. Next up, the reason why I wanted to expand our ME controller to what it is now is because I needed more channels so that I could automate this setup here using, I assume, routers. What level is he? Oh, he went to the end. Got it. My plan is to, very similar to the last setup, we're going to put some routers down here. But we're going to have to do it a little differently. Because in general, the push and pulls are going to be a lot different than this. For this one, you pretty much have a set of 4 of one thing and a set of 4 of another with a seed that goes in the middle. For these ones, it's totally different. I am sure... Is there a turtle model? Turtle... I always use jetpack instead of creative flight, but the advanced AE suit has an instant stop that you can toggle, and I prefer it. I'm not sure it's faster, though. Never bothered. I gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Or if I spelled it right. Turtle. It's got an essence. So you could very possibly... make turtle essence. Gotta kill a lot of turtles to do it, though. But that is the only way to automate it. You really hate Twilight Forest? I just wish they would have finished it. I wish it was a complete mod with like a purpose and like a goal, because it's a really cool progression. Like I get the concept, and instead of it being like a magic mod or a tech mod, like it's just an exploration mod. Like it's cool. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Mob swab a turtle and then just spawn a bunch of it using a spawner. That's a great idea. I just had those in my hand. How did I not remember that they existed? All right, so I need Cinder, Mark 3s. How many of these are we thinking? 6? Probably. And then I should theoretically only need 1 polar. The 1's going to go to there. Right now, all of them are going to go to there. I need 4 to start with. Oh, can't find the first one. I would just fly around to beaches until you find one. So those 4. I am going to get into bees. I have built a bee cage. This is going to be dedicated entirely to bees. All of this. I haven't done it yet, though. But I also couldn't, because I needed to have... Well, I could have. That's a lie. I didn't want to until I had more room with my ME system so that I could add more channels. That way I could automate the bee stuff and not have to worry about it. You know, just automatically send it into like a power centrifuge and then into the ME system. All of that was getting a little cluttered. We ran out of channels here. A lot of excuses that I could give. But it is on the list. It is on the list. I will do it. I just haven't yet. So those 4 there are all going to get fire, water, earth, and essence. Use SFM for bees. I really hate getting into bees, but it's fun to do when you have a nice clean setup with modular routers. I agree. That is exactly what I did last time. I had a super clean setup for bees, and I had a ton of them. At Goose, they were bugged in previous ATM versions. You can use mob grinder, dirt, river beach, and they'll spawn. Ooh, that's good to know. Okay, so what we're looking at, we're going to need a pattern provider. I agree. It's simple, it's elegant, it does what you need it to do, but it doesn't do too much. And it usually, in general, just works. There's going to be a pattern provider with a chest. Make a diamond one, because whatever. And then from the chest, you guys are going to get upset with me. Gonna be okay. We're going to use pipes. Just showed some awesome setup for our Super Factory Manager. Never seems so easy. I did watch that video, and it is incredible how easy it looks. I still hate bees. But at least that wasn't as bad. What we're going to do is we're going to get a pipe upgrade. We're going to put it in here. And then I'm going to grab essence. Which ones is it? So fire, water. Did I make the others? Earth and air essence. I may not have. I should have. Hey John, thanks for the setup tutorials, bro. Yeah, thank you. No problem. Hope you're having a good one. Glad it helped. Yeah, Chosen stuff is always like, he makes very complex things seem very easy, and I appreciate it. Air, essence. So we need this, which means I need this, which means I need this. Or that thing. Those create this. Go to here. I think it's all the way at the bottom. There it is. Take out those seeds, put in these seeds. We'll go back to here. Air seeds. Give me one of them. So this is my automation for seeds. I can literally just put a template in there and it throws everything out and pulls it back, and I get it right back in the ME system. I love it. And I'm sure there are better setups out there, but that one makes me very happy. So I've got, you could just use one modular router for all the essences by using the whitelist. That, okay. So here's what I was thinking, right? Exactly that, but in 4 modular routers. I am still going to need one to pull and one to push whatever's in the center. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I do want it disconnected from that, which means I'm probably going to have to just go back here with it. And that one there, this one will go here. Disconnect that, disconnect that. Run it up there. I think that's all separated, right? Yeah. Don't ask me what I'm doing for the 3rd modular router yet. I'm not sure. Yeah, I do know exactly what I'm doing. I'm moving it. We're going to put it here. And we're going to move that. Let me go here. Logistics with these pipes is becoming a nightmare. That. And then I've got to disconnect like every other pipe here. That one. That one. There and there. I disconnected the wrong ones. You're right. You're probably right. But in case I ever want to use it again, I just wanted it to be like totally set up, automated. It does its own thing. And I don't ever have to worry about it. All right, we got the air essence made. What was the other one I didn't have? At mystical agriculture. So I should have water, fire. So earth is the one I need. Earth essence, this thing. I go get some short grass. Do not have to go get some short grass. All right, let me make that into pattern real quick. Where'd they go? There it is. That seed pattern. Swap out one of those that I'm probably not going to need again. And then her seeds, one of them. I thought I just made that. I just made the grass for it. That's right. Okay. The seeds. Where'd they go? There we go. One of those, start it. I have 3 routers for awakened and regular pedestals. That makes sense. So I'm thinking if I just tell, I guess, so is each one's got to have its own thing. I shouldn't have to worry about this. Where's one of the awakened tools that I actually need this thing for? So it'll tell it how much of each to send. Okay, yeah, that'll work. And then I just have to whitelist in here each of those essences. Let me grab the earth. So that way the essence only goes to one of the pylons each time. That is also not a bad idea because they're going to constantly need to be full, aren't they? We did just finish filling up our mystical agriculture farm. Growth. Accelerators. And then I need 2 ME flash cables. These guys there and there. Boom. Beautiful. All right. So what I'm thinking, what usually goes to I spelled that wrong. Is every single one of these going to need those 2, like the gems and the ingots? Because if that's all it is, then I can have all of it go to one router. And then just have 2 more of these. Set to here. It can only be set to one thing at a time, right? Unless I get distribution. Distribution modules, 2 of those. Start it up. So these guys, maybe whitelist. Yeah, we can whitelist stuff. You're gonna, well, not both of you. You're gonna go there and there. You're gonna go here and here. Slap. No. It's not backseating at all. That's actually a fantastic suggestion. I just want to, we're gonna get those in there so it's set up correctly. I just have to get all the whitelisting done, which means I have to actually get the Supremium stuff set up and made. But I'm kind of leaning towards what you were saying, and maybe I just get rid of these 4 and don't worry about them. And then instead put IMI export buses on the bottom of all of them. How many channels I got left here? 0. But I'm gonna have to have an IMI channel over here for one anyway, so let's just set that up. So put all of that back up. Give me some IMI glass cables, like 20 of them. And then IMI export buses. I need probably just 4. Technically, I could export the ingots as well, but I don't know if that's really necessary. All right, let's get down here underneath it all. That is the wrong one. Pedestals are the ones I need to dig underneath. And this one. And the plan is probably to run it all back over here and then straight that way. We get back in here far enough. The modular router. And then we'll probably connect it to a network connector, which will be right there. So let's run it from there all the way back. That's the one that's the wrong one, right? Yes, so I need to go right here. Like that. I'm gonna need some more cables for sure. ME. Glass cables. Give me 100. Get more than enough stuff to make them. And I gotta go here. I thought that would have connected. Is that it? Okay, so all those 2 are connected now. Should just have to get underneath these ones and run them over. And then set up filtering for them. I do not expect to be too hard. Now you may be wondering why on earth I'm taking so much time to set this up automated when I'm going to use it like 3 times. I have automated everything I've set up so far in this entire playthrough basically. And I'm really trying to stick to that just because last playthrough I automated absolutely nothing. And so we're trying to be better. That's really what it is. I can put both those back down. That one's good there. So let's put the export buses here. And then I just need really acceleration cards, maybe, just because I put them in everything else. And then I need mystical agriculture. Needs water. I've got water and fire essence already. It should be the smallest 2. Air essence and earth essence. And all we should have to do is come in here, put that in there, accelerate it. And then once I connect it to my ME system, it'll do something. If it's not connected, it won't do anything. That one. Earth, put it in there. So then I need 2. What is it? These guys. With this dude. Alright, where do we start next? I mean, I guess let's put one here. Connect it. No. There we go. Turn off hover. Turn off the creative one. We're going to set this. I could do it right there. Tap into it. that should automatically push everything. Then you can save some lag, cut out the pipes for the chest, and a polar center module's 10 out of 10. I feel like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I have a reason to hate turtles. Don't hate turtles. Turtles never did anything. Essence vessel. So this should be exporting fire essence into here, assuming it is connected. And I didn't do something wrong. Well, you know, obviously that would be me doing something wrong. There. How about now? Oh, yeah. Fire essence is in there. 7K fire essence? No, just 40. 40 water. Nothing here? Oh, that would be why. Checks out. Checks out. Device offline. Did it throw all my essence out? That's the point. I have to wait 20 minutes to get it. That's fair. No, we still have all the rest of the fire water essence. We're just not getting any of the other ones in here. That device is offline. That device is online. I mean, something in here is messed up. How am I so dumb? Jeez. I just didn't even plug it in. So now, you got your air essence, you got your earth. Okay, all right, automated. Bingo. It can't overflow. It has exactly what it needs to have. Perfect. So next, one of these is going to have, I think, everything else in it. Because I think I can do it all with just one. I think I do need a doorway still, actually. Get back in there, but I think if I take one, I guess that's fine. I could use two or I could just use one because it doesn't really matter. And then I want a cinder module that's going to be onto the center. And it's going to go in here. And then I just need to blacklist in that one. Trying for every bee on the server. Some of them are so painful. I tried every bee as well in my last playthrough of all the mods 10. And it was just too much. I couldn't do it. Got to turn these back on. All right, so for the Supremium stuff, Supremium, Awakened Supremium Essence. How does one craft it? I don't remember how this works. I know there's something with a specific enchantment that I have to get. Why? It's not going anywhere. Flash mechanic. That doesn't help me at all. Am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. I know how to get Supremium. It's the Awakened Supremium that I don't see anything for. I thought there was like a specific enchant that you could only get on the Mystical Agriculture tools. And that was what gave you... You need to craft the block. Fog dust. Craft the block. Craft the block. Awaken Supremium. Oh, I have to craft... Oh, okay. I'm there now? I'm sorry. That was really dumb. Cognizant dust. That's what we got to go get. Dropped by the Wither and the Ender Dragon when killed with an essence weapon enchanted with mystical enlightenment. That sounds like a big pain. Check the quest book. Yeah. I would have gotten there. We would have gotten there. The problem was that I was looking at the essence itself instead of the block. But is there another way to get that? Cognizant dust? You got any seeds? Any cognizant seeds? Or I guess I just have to get enough to get Awakened Supremium seeds, right? Does that exist? Somebody tells me that exists, please. It doesn't exist, does it? So... the XP seeds? These guys? Killed 2 with looting. I was golden, but that was an ATM10. You know what? If you're saying we're going to be golden, then here's what we'll do. Mystical agriculture. We're going to go ahead, then. We'll create the Supremium sword. I'll do it. I got to create a whole bunch of patterns for it, though. That guy. Nope. Misclicked. That guy. Gotta make the blue gems too. A sword, this dude. You need a lot more than that. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Took you 10 withers? What level of looting do we have? Okay, so then this sword requires this one. Make it. I gotta make the orange gems. And we gotta make the green one. And then we gotta make... oh, we already got the green gems. Look at us go. And then we gotta make this one. Then I gotta actually teach it how to make a diamond sword. And I think that's finally all the patterns we needed. I think I hit every level. Find out. If I didn't, whatever. So I just need to make the red sword. Where's the red one at? Why does it move? One of those. That. Okay. You. Bingo, bingo. Should be able to give it like 3 seconds and I should have enough. Inferium sword is missing. Did I not teach you how to craft that one? Thought I had. Maybe I didn't. I definitely did. It's right there. All right, try again. We're already here. I was just going to type in sword, but... so we're only missing 220. It's bugged, I'm pretty sure. No, but I really wanna autocraft it. Why is everything bugged in all the mods 10? So, what if I tell it to make that? No. No. Gosh, darn it. Well, yeah, it's not working for me either. All right. Good Lord. This is going to take a minute. We're going to make all the prosperity gemstones we need ahead of time. I don't have iron. I don't even have iron. Why does the pattern have do these have enchants? What? I saw what you mean. Maybe these ones okay, so maybe I need to fix that pattern? Maybe. Hold up, I ain't gonna give up on it yet. Yeah, why? Okay, it's because of the sword. It's because of the sword. That's why. I'm there. It took me a second, but I know what's wrong. We're gonna get rid of that one. Did this one have those same enchant? It probably did. Probably. let's see. Where's it at? No, it's empty now. Hold up. One can hope. Just autocraft ingots and gemstones so it's easier. You're right. I'm thinking this might work though. I think we might have done something here. I hope this works. I really, really hope this works. If not, it still should craft all of the other stuff for me. So that I don't have to worry about all the rest of the stuff. It still should move us forward. I guess that's my point. No. It's definitely working. It's definitely working. Because we're down to like the last two swords. Yeah. Okay. That was the enchant. That was a problem. It was the initial sword that had an enchant on it that was a problem. So I need to take this. What enchant did we need? Capturing? Conundrum? Something with a C? Awaken, Supremium, that thing, this thing, that one, this thing, there. Mystical Enlightenment. Yeah, let's go. They fixed something. Mystical Enlightenment. So I'm gonna have to put it in here. No. What are the odds I would have gotten that on a book? Well, not if I spell it wrong. Very low. Very low. You need XP seeds for Mystical Enlightenment? What do you mean? It doesn't appear in the enchanting table. Why not? I feel like it should. Mystical Enlightenment. I can't do anything with the enchant book. I thought it did. Oh, you do. You're darn. You're. Yep. Man, but I don't want to have to make those. Shouldn't be hard. Hey man, just want to say huge thanks for the recent vids. They've been a lifesaver. I am glad. I am so glad. I like helping people, and I like that people are actually being helped by them, so that is exactly what they were meant to do. Now these XP seeds, on the other hand, gonna be the bane of my existence, I think. Experience seeds. I just have to get this. That's going to be really easy to make. I am being so over dramatic about how hard this is going to be. And all I really have to do is go pull out an Inferium seed and put this in its place. All right. You're right. I'm being dramatic. You're all right. So now I just have to go make 4 of those. I was lucky enough to just get the experience seeds from the quest. You lucky duck. Sorry, you're goose. I was proud of that one. Sorry. Then you chat, no, I wireless ME terminal with infinite dimension cards sits out of range. Power issue or glitch. Did you send it through? Mine did that a couple times when I was switching around my ME system. Come in here and you got to drop your thing through there with the dimensional card in there, and then it'll have the infinite range, the energy used, and this thing will be linked. Other than that, I don't know. You can put a lot of stuff through there, actually. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Probably. Oh, yeah, you do also have to have the chunk that all your ME stuff is in loaded. That's for sure. Let's grab these. How hard is it going to be for me to get XP into these guys? Flush, what's the best method? Oh, I take it back. Don't worry about it, guys. I got this. I got this. I got it. I know what I'm doing. Not some pleb. Same problem. Stupid enough not to connect it. Gotcha. All right, so Push the pattern coding, experience seeds, make the pattern. Swap another seed out. From here. That one in its place. Come back to here. Put that in here because I don't need it. Create one of those. Start it. Watch the beautiful animation occur. Maybe. Oh, it's got to make the essence. There it is. Beautiful animation. Everything goes to its place. And then we'll have our experience. And then we can make Mystical Enlightenment. After I make whatever that stupid enchanting table thing is. Why does everything have to be complicated? You like it? I like it. I thought it was elegant. I thought it was really cool. I'm glad somebody else appreciates it as well. Your wireless ME device with access to pattern encoding all in all about center. Can I get that at 9? I'm still only halfway through my 9 playthrough. I don't know. It's called the Wireless Universal Terminal. You can look for it, but I am unsure if it is in all the mods 9 or not. We're going to get in here. We're going to break that. Put that in its place. Where's my building tool? You can also, if you don't know this, you can link your building tool as well, going through that, Universal Terminal. You can link your building tool through here as well. And the only reason it's worth doing that is because it'll pull materials and stuff out of your ME system instead of you having to have it on your actual person. Well, I'll be happy or bummed tomorrow. Hopefully happy. We're shooting for happy. Bummed would obviously not be the ideal outcome. All right, so we should be getting some experience essence in. Even if it's just a little bit. Somewhere. So what we needed to do to get Mystical Enlightenment, it said, was to put a book, Premium Essence, Experience Essence, into an enchanter. So now I got to make, once again, another pattern for another stupid thing that I don't want to have to build in the first place. But here we are. I'll just complain about it. Really, it's not that bad. And then what was that other thing? Soulstone? Maybe I just have Soulstone? We're going to assume I do. Soulstone, soul. Oh, yeah, we're good on Soulstone. All right, so throw the patterns in. Create ourselves an enchanter. Enchanter. And then we're going to go set this by our enchanting setup. Right here. So it said I needed Supremium Essence. It's going to be really easy to get. Premium Essence. Let's just start at the top. Not Inferium. What is the top one? Insanium. Thank you. This stuff, we're going to grab 3 stacks of it because I don't know how much I'm actually going to need, but I'd like to make sure that I have enough. We're going to put the Insanium in here with the Experience Crystal or Experience Essence. Experience. I only have 45. Going up a lot slower than I expected it would. Throw that in here, throw that in here. I need a book. Luckily, I have a few of those. Just laying around here and there. Is that not enough to make anything? Do I have to have the specific amounts? Do I need to swap them? Do I just in general need more experience essence? Mystical. So even for the tier 1, I need 192. Book and Quill. What does the Book and Quill do? Did I miss something there? Can that change the level of mystical enlightenment? Also, can I only get Mystical Enlightenment 1 or 2? Or 3? Does have 4. Is 4 as high as it goes? And after that, I have to... No, it still is here. Is it like a luck thing? Or is it 3 and 64? 2, 3, 4, 5. No? I don't know. Get up to 5 on that, and then you can combine in an anvil. Okay. So I get up to 5, I combine in an anvil, and then I make a really, really strong mystical agriculture weapon. But you need to make a couple more seeds. Yeah. Or just AFK it overnight, and then I'll have more than enough experience. It is growing it kind of quickly. Okay. Well, that's 1. If I have Mystical Enlightenment 1, but also like a really high level of looting, what are the odds that I still get enough to do like a couple things? It will drop? It just won't drop at like high rates or what? Because I'm thinking about kind of going nuts. You'll need a few more withers. Okay. All right. Well, let's grab what we have. And we're still only getting 1. What can we do in the meantime? We wanted to automate the second MA infusion thing. Forbidden Arcana's on the list. We could leave that there for a second. And possibly start on setting up some bee stuff. I'd recommend the bee for this because you need a lot of awakened. Yeah, you're right. How do you properly automate things in ATM10? I'm struggling in my world. I use a pattern provider for everything. For the ATM star. Okay, that's good to know. I use a pattern provider for everything, usually sending to a chest, and I use modular routers to automatically push and pull stuff. So this is probably my most complicated setup, and that is for making, make that go away, the alloys. So I can make these alloys, assuming I have enough stuff for it. Apparently I don't. I don't have any. What am I missing? Oh, I know what I'm missing. No, I turned all that on. Batch size 1. What am I missing there? I may be missing, but anyways, that's in general how I'm doing it, is with ME pattern providers that send stuff to chest, and then routers pull that stuff out of the chest and send it out to whatever it needs to be done with. Essence. Does it not? Oh, I'm missing one thing. There's one pattern that I need to make real quick, and that is for source gems. That's what's wrong. Source gems that didn't have that pattern, and that is why nothing is working. Yeah, it's all AE auto crafting. Yes, and those things that Archangel just mentioned is exactly what I'm doing. This should be running now. Yeah. I have AE auto crafting going on. We have Power for power. And then other than that, we're using pattern providers from AE2, sending to chest, modular routers, and you'll see that all of this is automated through using that. I actually made a video on like some beginning things if you wanted to go check that out. It's just the basic principle kind of stuff. Let's look at we're looking at beehives, I think. How do you go about sending it to what you want? Is that one of the AE2 blocks? I'm trying to autocraft storage space from my ME system, but I'm so new to it all. So for some of that, so for storage for your AE2, I have a couple of things. We got a crystal assembler, and inside of the pattern provider, We have how to make each of the presses, the patterns for the processors. So each of those are in here, so it knows how to do that. And then over here we have the circuit slicer, and the circuit slicers all have all of the patterns for making the silicon, for the engineering, the calculation, and all of those processors as well. So this way, when you tell it to go auto craft something, it knows to throw all the stuff in here, take it over there to craft it, and then it can combine all those things and make a whole bunch of ME drives. That's how I do it. You have R's automation video in the works. You've got a lot of other how-tos I've followed so far. If not, just saying. That is a good idea. I didn't think this was necessarily like creative enough, but it's not a bad idea. I could probably do that. I will definitely consider it. Beehives is what I wanted to set up for this next. Don't know what beehives though. Might do acacia actually. What is that? Cheers, got it. Can we just do a normal campfire? If I have substitutions enabled, this thing can make a normal campfire, right? All right. So out of all of those things, I want to teach it how to make this. And then I think I also want to teach it how to make logs, right? Here's when it comes back around here in like 3 minutes. Make the shears. Let's see how close that gets us, because I think there's going to be a few things missing, but we ought to be pretty close with that. Advanced acacia beehive. We're going to be missing acacia planks and 5 beehives. So, acacia planks should be easy. I think I already have acacia logs. No, I'm not on the right tab. That's a little annoying. ACIA. ACBIA. So these here. Nope. That is all we wanted. And then I need this also as a pattern. And that should take care of most everything. For some research, I keep getting an error message. I'm trying to autocraft dry ice from my nitro reactor. For some reason, I read it incorrectly. I haven't autocrafted dry ice. I'm just autocrafting blue ice. Because I didn't care, and I have 40 of them. And I've never had any issues. What error are you getting? All of that's set up correctly now. So if I go, say, 4 of those, they got beehives. Got it. Normal beehive. That's fine. I don't want to do that with archwood planks. Do I have any other planks? I did just teach it acacia planks. That's fine. Okay. And then honeycomb. Honeycomb. Can make with the honey essence I have. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that's it. Failing to pull pack ice from the network. It's fine. I'll swap to blue ice. Yeah. In it, I mean, I think it decreases the efficiency slightly. Not to a noticeable extent, though. Not to a point where I would ever worry about it. All right, B5. I want... I'm going to start with 5 of these. And then I also need to make... Oh, the extensions. What are those called? Expansion? Advanced acacia... Advanced acacia beehive. What are those expansion? Are they just called expansion boxes? They are. redwood, acacia. Bingo. So now we can autocraft all of that. All right, acacia expansion blocks. 5. And start. There we go. So let's take these in here. I am going to be using routers for sure to pull stuff out and send stuff eventually. Beehive and expansion blocks. Beehive. Expansion. Beehive. Expansion. Almost like I planned it. It's 2 back. It's off center. We're gonna fix that. Because my brain couldn't handle it. Beehive expansion box. Okay. So with that out of the way, eventually what we'll do is we'll set up a router. Probably with those distribution modules that'll just pull everything out of all of those and then send it all over to our ME system. Or likely send it to a chest with that's attached with a hopper or something attached to the centrifuge thing, the powered centrifuge. For now though, before I put bees in there, productive bees, I need some of the, what are they called? I think they're called simulations. Simulation. Simulator upgrade and a block upgrade. So this is what I was looking for, but it looks like these other ones also work. So I'm going to need to set up auto crafting for this for sure. Simulation upgrade. And I have everything there besides the middle one and the honeycomb blocks. So make one of those. I think you have to find some kind of bee in the end. No, I just started bees today. I did that last time and I have 18 of them. I have a lot of them. So I've done that part. Then I need these. I need to make normal honeycomb blocks. And then I think honey treats were all the way down at the end of this, which I should be able to do. We're going to make the bigger one, and then I'm going to teach you how to make a honey block. How do you find them? You take a piece of obsidian and you craft it with a diamond sword. You take that to the end, and then you use dragon's breath on it, and it'll start like a countdown. And then at the end of that, it'll spawn a draconic bee. I may have oversimplified that, but at its core, that's what it is. Okay, that should be all the patterns I have to make for this. And I should just have to get 5 of these. What do draconic bees need? A dragon egg, right? I am so much searching in the wrong place. How much honey essence do you have? 64k. I made 3 seeds last time and I AFK'd for most of today. Yes, dragon egg? Okay, good to know. So, in that case, let's grab simulation upgrades. I want 45. 5 of those. Start it. Cool. Let's go throw all these in first. And then we're going to worry about productivity and all that and getting all the stuff out of here once the bees are already doing their thing. I'll need a lot more? How much more? And for why? I feel like 64k is a lot. A lot? I'll take your word for it. And that's mostly because I haven't looked through the actual all the mod star stuff too much. For the Omega upgrade. Gotcha. And that's what's going to make it actually go fast, huh? All right. Jeez. Draconic. These are all my draconic bees. Before we do that, is it just a normal dragon egg? It should just be a normal dragon. And if I'm already digging underneath it, we'll go ahead and put our routers down. Break both those. The dragon egg will fall, so it'll need something underneath it. Well, close enough. Then we're going to put a router here, 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 and here. I'm going to create a chest, which will act as my go-between before everything gets imported into the ME system. We're just going to set it up right out here. And then it's also... I could do this differently. We could do this. I feel like this is better. What we're going to do, we're going to use one with a distribution upgrade set to pull. From here, 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 and here. Right click it, transfer into, and it will go here. And then I need a sender upgrade. To, I mean, it could be a tier 1. I hate using a tier 3 for something like this, but yeah, send it to there. And then that's gonna push out into a powered centrifuge on the side, slash maybe several, and then that will import into our ME system. That's the whole plan for all of this. Hopefully that works the way I'm envisioning it in my head. I feel like I should move that over one more, but who cares? For now, I'm gonna make a resting place for each of my dragon eggs. That they can sit there and not be... Wow. Wrong thing. My pickaxe is a little too strong and it just breaks too many blocks. All right, I got all the upgrades in there, right? All of them are set to go to here. I do have to set up the power centrifuge. You should make a video on a bee setup. There aren't any good ones out there. So I had to make my own. You're right. I should. I have noticed that as well, that there aren't as many videos on that. Let's grab some bees and see if they do their thing. Draconic. I'm going to write that down. Bee video. I also had a request to do one on the potion pylon thing. The infusion pylon. Because not a lot of people know about that either. Some are like an hour long too. I would not make an hour long video. I don't have the attention span for that. All right. Should just be able to place these in here, right? 4, 5. Yeah, infusion pylon is crazy. And I feel like it's surprisingly early game. And incredibly helpful if you know about it. I could use a video on how to automate the extended inscriber. I have a feeling it would be someone saying stack limit to 1. Nah, I wouldn't be that bad. Adding oak skin to mine right now. That's a good one. All right, so I should have some more. Thought I had enough to fill up 5. Okay. So I guess I just have to wait until they do something and or get some better upgrades for them. All right. What speed upgrades? Can you have multiple pylons? I think so. I don't even have one right now. But speed gives 15% decrease in time spent in the hive. So this is what you're saying. These upgrades are the ones that are I need a whole bunch more essence for. Pattern encoding. Let's see how bad this is going to be. I don't see a reason why you couldn't have multiple pylons, but I've never actually tested that. Yeah, I'm at the same point. Like if I had known it earlier on, I definitely would have made one and used one. But since I didn't, it was sort of like, man, I'm already too far. All right, those are those. These are these. Geez, that's going to be a lot. Looks going to be my first one. Not sure if you gotcha. Well, test it out and let me know. I probably will also test it if I end up making a video on it, but okay. Those are what I have so far. Okay, so for let's throw them in here so I can at least know. We can work backwards some more. I love auto crafting, but sometimes it just gets a little complicated. It doesn't tell me what I have crafted though, or what I have craftable. Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong terminal. You can have multiple potion filters per pylon. Yes, I know that one. I do know that you can have multiple filters to fill it up, but I don't know if you can have multiple pylons per person. All right, so we've got all of that here. Don't have echo shards, but I could automate that. Probably should, honestly. But I don't have that yet. I'm not going to worry about it. There's not an easy way to automate that. Where did the Omega one? There it is. These guys, I've got all except this one, which we can make pretty easily. Add that in there, and then I've got to figure out the draconic chunk stuff, I think. Which is what we're getting from these guys anyways. Draconic chunks. Draconic. This one. Chunks. Code pattern. Is there one for the dust? Dust just comes from there. Go away. We'll throw this one in here, and then we should have everything. And it should just tell us what we need to make those Omega upgrades or whatever. We can also just start with the smaller ones, which is just Echo Shards and Draconic Dust that we're missing. Yeah, but you can have 2 pylons filled with effect. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's the question we are trying to figure out. How are we looking? Yeah, okay, so we got our Draconic Combs. Next. Powered Centrifuge. That dude, I need pattern encoding. We're going to make one of these guys. Obviously, we'll need the centrifuge in the middle. I got to learn how to make a rhinestone. Means I also have to make a slab of stone. Okay. That should be all those. And then we're going to pipe everything. Maybe pipe. Probably pipe. Everything. By the way, you can hover an item and click R to view the recipe so you don't have to search for it. Oh, that's good to know. I had no idea. Like if I'm... Whoa! That's kind of cool. Thank you to whoever subscribed. I appreciate that. I didn't look over quick enough to see it, but thank you. The R key is cool. I didn't know that it was even there or existed. Make me one of those. Thank you. Here's what I'm thinking. Except my entire game froze because I got an achievement. Maybe we have to wait for that. Oh, here we go. We're back. Powered centrifuge. Pipes. Here to here. we do this, starts getting all the draconic combs. We're going to put this in here. And then why is that there? Move. Honey, what is the other thing in there? Just honey? Pollen puffs? It doesn't have power, of course. Of course it doesn't have power because I didn't provide it any power. That makes a lot of sense. U key for recipes you can make out of it. Oh, nice. Use the U button. Yeah. Cool. I see not time in a bottle. And is what's the deal? I don't know what question was. I'm sorry. I need what was that thing called from Powa? Those things. Ender gates. Slap this on the side right here. So now it's got power. Do these pollen puffs just show up? Are they getting piped over from here? Because I may get one of those. Here, add you mint. And why is it got MBT tags? You. I don't really want it to have any tags. I would like it just like that. All right, fine. As long as it still works, I don't care. You take that, put it down into here. That's going. It works. Okay, as long as it works, it's fine. What we are going to do is so that it never gets stuck. We're going to give it some speed upgrades. Go fast. And then the bees also have speed upgrades. Speedier, twice as good as the other one, except in hives. That's what we want. You can use a void upgrade in the chest to delete pollen puff, but you need a few for something. I'll look at that. Not crazy worried about it. I also could just throw some like really high tier stack upgrades, and the odds I ever get that far along is so low. We are going to do this. I need to make those speed. I need to make these guys, which should be pretty easy. I think I just need that, and then I got to teach it how to make clocks. Super simple. And then we'll go ahead and turn it into the speedier ones too. And then how many can I put in a single powered centrifuge? I think it's like 4. Yeah, I can put 4 in here. I got to worry about outputting stuff here in a little bit. Time wand is broken. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Time wand is insane. I don't have one because I'm going slow, but I've heard it's insane. And seen it be insane, to be fair. So I've got 4 of the speedier upgrades now. Throw them in there. It broke. Oh, there it goes. Okay. We process things a lot quicker now. That's good. So next, let's do something really stupid. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to grab our, what are they called? Wireless. We're going to grab 2 of these. We're going to grab this. I'm going to get an, oh, what are they called? ME glass cables. ME glass cable. We are also going to get an import bus. We've got acceleration cards. We are going to use an entire set of 32 channels for this one thing because I want to. I'm gonna put that there. I think if I look at the top and shift, yep, and then acceleration cards, and then that, and that, and then we fly all the way up here. I think we're doing the, yeah, right here. So place it down. I think So that should be importing everything out of that into our ME system now, honey included. I think, yeah. An entire setup for one channel. But it does make it a lot more elegant and simple and more compact. And I think if I did more stuff like this with everything, I'd probably be in a better place. For the day making the 20K channel controller, surely it would be worth the effort. Yeah, surely, right? Oh, that's funny. Okay, so we got the draconic chunks going now. I know it's going to take a lot of those to get anywhere. And I do want to put the speed upgrades, but I think for now, I'm going to call it. I'm very tired. Like I said, I started back at work today, so that's going to be the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm having a ton of fun doing this, and I'm having a ton of fun because you guys are watching and hanging out and chatting the whole time. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate every single one of you. And I mean, I've been doing this every day for almost every day. I didn't do Sunday, but for a little bit. But there's a very good chance I'll be streaming tomorrow. So thank you guys. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Bye.